Alright, so I had a couple of requests for this tune. Before we get started, if you like this guitar, check out the pinned comment for some links. I've got this guitar, this capo, my tuner. I've got all my gear down there and in the gear list in the description, so go check that out if you want to. But let's go ahead and get started. So I've broken this down into basically, I'm just going to give you the pieces to the puzzle. This isn't a cover of the entire song from start to finish, note for note. But this will give you the pieces of the puzzle if you want to play the whole song. So we're going to start with the capo on 3rd fret, standard tuning. And we're just going to play, for the intro, we're going to play 4 chords. We're going to play E. Alright. Then we're going to play E7. Alright. Then we're going to play A. And then we're going to play A minor with a quick mute. So you just set your palm down after you strum it. So that's the intro. All right, and just get used to that because there's a few chords where you want to do that quick mute. All right, so then starting into the verse, we've got E. All right. Then we got G sharp. Now this one looks like a bar chord, but it's not. So I'll show you how to play this. What you're going to do, you're just going to set your index finger down on the 4th fret from the capo on the low E string. And then you set your ring finger down here on the 6th fret of the A, pinky, 6th fret of the D, and then your middle finger on the 5th fret of the G. And then I'm just focusing my strum on just the 4 lowest strings, the E, A, D, and the G. So you just, right? So what I'm doing, it's one step away from a bar chord, because if I set my index finger down here across the B and high E string, I would get that full G sharp shape bar chord. But since I'm just pressing just that low E string, and I'm leaving out the B and the high E, that should make it a little easier for you to just strum that. And then if you can, just rest your index finger or try to mute out, if possible, with your index finger the high E and the B. So those are just muted out, all right? So that you can strum a little more freely on those low 4 strings, and if you hit those, they don't ring out and give you kind of a weird chord like that. So that's the 2nd chord. You're gonna strum that and then mute it. Then we're gonna go to C sharp minor shape. So you just take that exact shape, you hop it all down, okay? So now you want to mute out the low E string, okay? And this time, if you let the high E string ring out, I think it sounds okay on this C sharp minor chord. So you're doing the same thing, just index finger only, just kind of curved onto that 4th fret of the A. And if you get that high E in there, that's okay with me. That sounds good. But if you don't want that, you can just focus the strum on the 4 middle strings, the A, D, G, and the B. All right? And then we'll go through these again, obviously. All right, so from the beginning of the verse, we got E, G sharp, C sharp minor. Then we've got A, and this one you just strum and let it ring. A minor, strum and let it ring. And we go to E again, G sharp, C sharp minor, A, this time we mute it, A minor, muted. Then we go to kind of a, so right there what you're holding on that A minor, we're going to go to an F sharp minor 11, I believe is what this is. So you're going to leave your middle finger and ring finger where they are, and you're just going to bring your index finger up from that B string to the low E, 2nd fret. So now what you're going to do is you're going to kind of mute out the A string if you can. So the A is muted, and you just strum. should get. All right, and that chord gets used a couple times throughout the song. All right, so that gets us through the intro and the verse. Now the chorus. So the chorus, you're gonna go to that A, do the mute, A minor, do the mute, and then we're going to go to the E, and now we start strumming. So the strum pattern is, so that's just down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. All right, so from that A, and it's going to repeat A minor, and we'll go to the E again. Now we're going to continue, we're going to go to A and A minor again, but we're just going to strum this time. So we're going to go right here, E7. A again, A minor, E, G sharp, A minor, back to that F sharp. Now this time when I return to that weird little F sharp minor chord we talked about earlier, I think here it sounds kind of good to just mute everything but the strings you're holding. So you got E, D, and G all on the second fret. So you're just going to play that twice with a mute. All right. So let's just go over that whole chorus slow. So we've got that gets us through the chorus. All right, so now this next section is what I call the interlude, but it's also the same exact chord progression as the bridge and the outro. So this should give you, like I said, after you learn this you should have all the pieces to the puzzle to play this song. So the interlude is exact same strum pattern we've been doing, but we're just going to kind of play through a set of chords. We're going to play E, G sharp, C sharp minor, A minor. So it sounds like this. So that should be all the pieces to the puzzle. Help you get a good start on this song. If you didn't yet, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button so I can keep making these videos for you all. And I will see you on the next one.